I got laid off today after 10 years at the most amazing company. I didn't think it would happen, but like I kind of thought it would happen at some point. I got the email. Your role has been impacted. And today, let me tell you, has been a whirlwind of emotion. And I think that a lot of people, when they get laid off, they're sad, they're angry, it is what it is. To me, this is just another sign that God has always had my back and that there are more blessings coming. And I wasn't even going to post this because there's a lot of haters out there I need to put my evil eye on. But I'm just so thankful. So if I've ever worked with you or this comes across your page and you were my client at one point, thank you. Drop in the comments a memory of working with me. And if you know of anyone that's hiring, holler at your girl. I think I'm going to document this journey. Okay, love y'all.
Microsoft tells us it's laying off 3% of its global workforce. This is across all geographies and all levels of employment. This appears to be its largest cuts since early 2023 when it laid off 10,000 employees. Based on the last count of employees that we have, this would be about 6,000 employees with these global cuts. As for why this is happening, Microsoft tells us in a statement, we continue to implement organizational changes necessary to best position the company for success in a dynamic marketplace. And we see shares of Microsoft. We can get a chart up there. They were down a little bit, just fractionally down, it looks like right here. I'll send it back to you guys.
These layoffs are getting out of control. And honestly, this is only the beginning. I told you guys, you're going to see crazy amounts of layoffs across the board for the next couple months now as the economy starts to hopefully get better. I hope to see it get better very, very soon. But Microsoft, they just laid off 7,000 workers. I think it was either 6 or 7,000, something like that. Somebody fact check me in the comment section below. But there's so many layoffs across the board. It's getting out of control. And even the first video I just showed you, she was with, that was LinkedIn. She wasn't with Microsoft specifically, but she was with LinkedIn for over a decade and she still got laid off. She was a good performer. She was doing good. So she says, right? I don't know her specific situation, but guys, she was a good worker. She did is everything that she did. And the tech field is just falling apart because of AI. And honestly, people are going to say, oh, tariffs aren't the result of it. Tariffs aren't the reason why. But the economy is getting worse. When companies start spending less and less money, when people start spending less and less money, yeah, companies have a P&L statement that they have to abide by. They have to make money at the end of the day. Microsoft made a lot of money last year, so they're not struggling for money, but they're seeing a lot of that profit, it's going down. It's going down the drain. So it's very unfortunate to see that so many families are being affected by these layoffs, but it's only going to get worse. And I got more videos in here that are going to blow your mind of people still getting laid off. It's just, this is only the beginning. It's crazy. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Let's get to the rest of the video.
You guys, it only took me 573 applications to get a job. Only 573. I don't know why everyone is saying that the job market's so bad right now.
Oh my God, I'm applying to jobs right now because I got laid off. And one of the applications is requiring that you watch this video from the CEO and that you give them your feedback and just your thoughts. Please watch this. This is so bad.
To build something truly amazing. And we need individuals who are jacked about the opportunity to become something greater than they even thought possible to join our team. We will be accountable to you and you will be accountable to us. We will help you achieve your dreams and your goals, and you are going to work like hell to help us achieve ours. I'll tell you that our employees work between 40 and 45 hours a week here, and they work on themselves between 5 and 15 hours above and beyond that because they want to become great. If you're used to just punching in and punching out and not having to worry about work or trying to live the whole work-life balance thing, I can guarantee you, you will not like it here. Please stop applying and find something more cushy. We are truly trying to do something great, and we believe that in order to do that, you actually have to do the opposite of balance. You have to be all in. You have to be obsessed with leveling up, with achieving amazing results, and by continuing to improve yourself. If this sounds like you, continue the application.
I have no words.
Yo, I had to make sure I was still watching the same video. Like he literally, and this is the thing, they want AI, they want robots, they want people who are gonna work constantly off the clock. They're just gonna keep going, keep going, and keep going. They don't mind to get paid. They're not gonna get paid. So listen, I don't know. That is crazy. Let me know in the comment section below. Like I've never seen anybody explicitly say that. Now companies, you know, they imply that that's what they want you to do, especially if you're a salary worker. They're implying that they want you to live, sleep, eat, die inside that building. But at the end of the day, he literally is being upfront. Now, I can respect that, though. I can truly respect him being upfront and saying, hey, I want this. This is what I'm looking for. But you're not going to get anybody that's just going to up and say, yeah, I'm willing to not get paid to work over 50 hours a week. I'm willing to accept that. Like, you're not going to have anybody that's going to say that. So it's very unfortunate. That's crazy. That's the craziest interview I've ever seen. And I'm sure he's not getting any applicants now. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Would you apply to that job? That's crazy. But hey, check this next video out.
So the tariffs on China are gone. LOL. Turns out that the art of the deal mostly consists in crashing the economy for a couple months for zero discernible reason, I guess because you're bored, and then backing off after having gotten absolutely zero concessions and made the entire world pissed off at you. But now, after a month-and-a-half long exercise in stupidity, the tariffs on China are down to 10%. Okay. Mind you, we are not out of the water by any stretch of the imagination. We are still going to see empty shelves that are probably going to last for a month plus, and the relationship between the US and China in terms of trade is never going to be like it once was. We also run the very real risk of companies just not lowering prices after they've adjusted for tariff inflation. We could very well see the same effect that happened post the pandemic, when even after the inflation caused by COVID was over, like companies just didn't lower prices back to like what they would normally charge because profit margins. Can the country whose population relies on short-term loans in order to finance DoorDash orders survive a month of dealing with the true impacts of one of the worst economic decisions in the developed world's history? I really don't know. It'll be interesting to watch like what America looks like in the coming few weeks. I can tell you it's not going to be pleasant.
No, that's true. And honestly, this whole tariff situation where the 145%, 200%, whatever the case is, like it's going to be a lagging indicator, right? You have your leading indicator of the tariffs, but you're going to start seeing a few months where you're like, okay, where is the product? Where is the, even though it's going to resume, right? Trade is going to resume. You're going to start seeing ships start coming back to the ports. The ports are going to fill up eventually, right? But you're going to see times where it's going to be empty ports. I'm just going to leave it right there. And I'm going to bring you those videos because it's going to happen. It's already happening right now, but it's going to get even worse. You're going to see like just empty shelves in certain spots of the store. So don't panic. I'm not telling you go to the store and panic buy, but what I will say is it's going to happen. You're going to see a lot more layoffs. This 90-day pause, and I got a whole video about this coming right after this, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for that. But guys, listen, this whole pause thing, this is just a cover. It's not a deal. Like it literally is not a deal. It's not something that's going to be a long-term thing where it's a solution. This whole, like, he literally just made it like, oh, this is going to change the entire landscape. We have a deal with China. Guys, I got a video now. I'm not going to keep talking about it. But guys, these layoffs are getting worse. It's getting out of control. Microsoft just laid off all these people. I hope, you know, listen, AI is taking over. Companies are trying to save money wherever they can. And guess what? They're going to put AI in these positions, especially if it can be automated. Why would they not? You know, why would they not? Especially when they're losing money as it is. Why would I not charge a robot? Why would I just get a robot to get it done? I don't know. It just makes sense. But I don't agree with it. You know, it's unfortunate that people are getting laid off. Families are getting affected. But at the end of the day, companies operate on profit and loss. And, you know, this is where we at. So if you enjoy great content like this, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button as well. I'll see you next video. Yeah, let's go.